letter on the Bible, on top of the Bible. You repeat after me.
I, Otis Thompson,
do promise
all I'm about to say to the TRC of Liberia is to go through and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Good afternoon and welcome.
Yes, good afternoon.
I want to thank you for coming to the TRC to share your experience with us. We trust, as you have taken the oath, you speak to us truthfully of what you experienced during the conflict. The commissioners are here prepared to listen to you. And I will introduce the commissioners now. At the extreme end of my right is Commissioner Sheikh Kafuma Konet.
Welcome.
Next to him is Commissioner Gerald Coleman.
Welcome.
Next to him is Commissioner Umu Sila.
Welcome.
Sitting at my immediate right is Dennis Rupe.
Welcome, man.
My immediate left is Master Washington.
Welcome.
Next to her is John Stewart. And then at the extreme left is Commissioner Fred Brambu. This is the opportunity to share your experiences now with us. Can you repeat your name again?
I'm Otis Thompson. I am Otis Thompson.
Otis Thompson.
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 31 years of age.
Are you currently employed?
No.
You live here in Napa?
Yes.
Okay, you can proceed.
Okay. Taking during the time of the war in 1990, when the war was getting heavy into Liberia, my father decided to go to the Ivory Coast and get areas for us to live. Since he have not resided any home in our area, so he decided to take some of my brothers and sisters along with him and left me back to take care of the property, of the things that were living in the home along with me. And then he said if he get home a better place, then he will be able to come back for me. So within our process, while we were going through the hearing of the rebel getting intensified into the capital city, at September Wednesday morning, the rebel arrived into this county. And myself, I was disturbed. Since my father went to the Ivory Coast, he have not come back to get me. And I alone was in the home. So where to go, I couldn't get my way out. I saw people running, coming all the way as far to Bishop Hillway. I left the town and followed them, taking the back road to get to an area they call Kablake. Right at the intersection there was heavy gun firing was going on there. So we turned around and ran back in town. When we got in town again, the gun sound was so heavy. And then I ran into the home. While I was there, within a 5 minutes time, a group of men that came to me, asking me for my father. And I said, my father is not here. They said, tell her where is your father? I said, he is not here. They said, we understand that your father was NPFL chairman for this county, for NPFL. And where is the government property he left along with you? I said, he never left anything with me. Just in our time explaining, someone hit me in my face. And I just went off and they did what they were to do. I just saw myself bleeding when I came to myself. I couldn't walk, gashed me on my thigh, gashed me on my hands, and then on my face. And I had a neighbor beside me by the name of one Sammy Abraham, a white guy. His father was about to escape to leave the nation, and then he said he was not going. So they left him back and left. And during that time of my beating and all of you, he was the only man that could come to the people and cry for me. And later on, the people decided to listen to him, and they told him to take me to where he wanted to take me. Unbeknownst to me, all I think they were doing, I never knew what they were doing to me. And then later on, he fought his way through and then brought me back to life. So when I came to myself, I just saw a lot of stitches all on me. All on my hands, just laying down in a horse. I was there for almost a half week. I couldn't talk, and what of you? So after I came to myself again, the people said they got the information that my father is still mocking the government. So they came back again to pressure the boss to get me out. So the boss started to beg them, but yet they still began to take me, and they just forced me from out of his hands and took me to my father's place. I used to be in cough because my father's entrance, he had a gate right to the entrance to get to the back. So that gate that was there at the prison jail. He just used to cough me whole day. I can't eat. Be passing at time, kicking me in my butt. I just there with the stitches, and then just lay down because I can't stand my foot. And so after on, that came one other fellow was with them. They called by the name of Mission Sion. He's a pastor boy. So he asked me, my man, where is your father? And why was your father traveling into this country? I said myself, I don't know. I'm a laborer. And then I don't know what my father used to do. And then on, he tried to comfort me, and through that, each time the people going there, he made sure to get me near him. So when they were changing him from here, he decided to get me along with him. So he took me from here, and he carried me as far to Lofa. So I was in Lofa with him. While we were undergoing the struggles there, he decided to come back to Monrovia and then get to Banga. So when I got to Monrovia, I left from behind him, and I met one of my cousins in Monrovia. Through that, he took me to my mother. I was with my mother in Monrovia. 1995, after the election, my mother decided for me to go back to school. So I was on my way going to school process. And then in September 18 again, 1997, Roosevelt Johnson fighting came down. And while we were in school, Tuesday morning, my mother had been killed by the gun firing. And up to that time, myself, I just on my own. I've been on my own until up to this time. I just got the information that my father is in the United States. Through that, he decided to send for me here, and I undergoing struggles. And then my feet at times, it will just be swelling, and I'm going on treatment. I tie up, buying drugs and what of you. So just in that time, sometimes a whole lot of rising, my foot will just be swelling. Till the mic is on my foot now. Bad blood. I just going on struggles. That is it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing the experience with us.
Yeah, so I'm very grateful to. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we want to express our empathy with you for all the pains and sufferings you went through. Commissioners will now ask you a couple of questions. Before that, did you mention the year of the Quest incident?
Yes, 1990.
1990, so it was September 1990.
September 5th, 1990.
And can you state what was the name of your father?
His name is Mr. Bobo Ivory B. Thompson.
Alfred B. Thompson.
Yes.
You say your father was called Ivory B. Thompson?
Yes.
And you said he was a chairman of NPFL.
Pardon me?
You said he was the chairman of NPFL?
Yes.
Where?
In Maryland County, yeah.
In Maryland County?
Yes.
But I understand you to have said that At Plibo, something happened when NPFL came there.
Pardon me?
At Plibo,
Yes.
something happened there when NPFL came there.
And I came there.
The time NPFL came to Plibo,
Yes.
something took place.
Oh, okay. Just in that time,
Yeah.
it was September 4th. That September 4th, we understood that the police jeep had been blasted in Plibo. As September 4th evening, the news hit us in Harper that they blasted the police jeep in Plibo.
And those who torture you,
Oh, those that torture me, even though the men that were living in my father's house by the name of Batimo, commonly known as C. Novajra.
he was the
He was the county commander that led the troop into the county, one Batimo.
Do you know whether he's still living?
Oh, it has been a long time now, so I don't know his whereabouts.
Besides Baltimore, do you know any of the other fighters?
I know some other fighters, but some the ones that I've been asking some of my friends them for, they said they are tired.
You said also in 1997.
Yeah, 1997, after the election, September 18, there was a riot in Monrovia between Roosevelt Johnson and the government troop.
1987.
1997.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mother was shot.
Yes, and killed.
During that
Time.
incident.
Yes.
What is the name of your mother?
One by the name of name of Frances.
Francis who?
Frances Nimlin.
Francis Morris?
Frances Nimlin.
Amen. Was she in the Roosevelt Johnson area?
Yes, we live at Mama Point.
Huh?
Mama Point.
Or she was living at Mamba?
Yes, that's where we live. She works with Pasty Factory.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I noticed you mentioned that the group, that NPFL group, captured you.
Yes.
And when they captured you, one Mr. Samuel Abraham,
Sammy Abraham, a Lamalin man.
was he living in the community?
Yes, he lived on my fatherland, there where they were living at the supermarket on Green Street.
So he was able to rescue you by offering you some money?
Yes, he rescued me from the hands of these guys.
Was there ever a time where they captured you again and made some other gestures to you with regards to being with them or anything like that?
Yeah, they decided to kill me. Even before they could do that, they grabbed one other fellow. His father was a colonel in this county, called him by the name of Colonel Walter. And he left his son back too and went away and left the boy with the horse. They grabbed the boy and brought the boy to my father's place and tied the both of us and carried him to his father's place and lie him down right in front of me and blew him off. And just brought me in the car and just how they start to treat me the way they want to treat me.
So they killed this boy?
Yeah, they killed him. They killed him.
What was the name of this person, this boy? The one who you saw them killing?
Well, I don't know his name.
Oh, okay.
But people in the community, Pongo he may know him. Those that were around that time.
So there was no other incident that you want to share with us in that light?
Oh no, the only thing I observed is the last one concerning about my mother in Monrovia. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, good afternoon, ma'am. Wish you the same. Pardon me?
Was there any time that you had anything to do with fighting?
Oh, well,
Or Toyo?
since they grabbed me at that time, I was here, but then because of the way they used to be treating me once in a while, they will say they hear some other things about my father, they will always embarrass me. So just in that time, the fellow took me along with him and went to Lofa. But at that time, war was not testified there. So I never went through the crisis.
Okay. Mr. Thompson, Commissioner Washington, from your experience and from your explanation and what commissioners also learned, you seem to be in a category that we refer to as victim-perpetrator.
Yes.
You were a victim, you were first victimized, and then you were tortured, and then you were forced to join them.
Yes.
In order to save your life. Am I correct? Is that right?
To join them?
Yes.
Oh, well, just to get my life surviving.
Okay. So that's why I said you are referred to as a victim perpetrator.
Yes.
You were victimized first, and you had to save your life, so you joined them.
Yes.
Where is your father is in the United States, you say?
Yes, he just left 2003. According to the people that just called the information and they told me. Okay. So I'm here now trying to talk with him.
All right. So luckily, when they came, he was not around, so they couldn't kill him. So they grabbed you instead.
Pardon me, I can't get you clear.
I said your father was the one they were looking for.
Yes.
Because he was the NPFL official.
Yes.
And when they couldn't find him,
yes,
they grabbed you instead and, hurt you.
Yes.
Now, when you stayed with the fighters for that time, how long do you think they had you with them?
When I stayed with my father?
The fighters. When the fighters took you.
Oh, the fighters.
How long you think you stayed with them?
Oh, I was with them from 1990 up to 1991. And I decided to leave.
Okay. How did you leave? How were you able to leave?
Okay, when he left from all of Lofa mission now, after he said the people assigned him to Lofa, because he was treating me nice, he was taking good care of me because he understood that my father was a pastor man. So for that reason, he said, I will take care of you. Each time his friends then want to embarrass me, he used to protect me. So when he was leaving, he decided to take me along with him. So I was just with him as a servant. Just anything he want to do, I help him and one of you at the same time undergoing treatment on him. So when he left from all of Lofa, he came to Monrovia. I told him that I want to be with my family. He asked me whether you know any of your people. I said I know someone that I came across. So that person took me to my mother.
Okay. Now I will ask this question again because I need clarification. I need to understand. My colleague here, Commissioner Dorope, just asked you about your forceful role in with the NPFL. Now, when you were with them, when you were forced to be with them to save your life, what are some of the things that you did? Tell us a little bit about that side of your life, that experience.
Well, the only thing they used to do is that when they come from the land like that, they will always make me to wash the things. And also when they're ready to clean their arms, they will tell me to help them to clean their arms. Through that, when they're ready to go on the land, I will be forced to go along with them. And as we go in, sometimes we don't bother with resistance, and then they will start to attack the people. Through that, myself, God can open my way. We can survive, escape. Sometimes I can lose for 1 or 2 days. The third day before I can get on the road and someone can direct me where to go. From there I can come across them, the same men again, and later on they bring me back in the town.
Okay. Did you go on the battlefront with them? Did you carry guns and ammunition? Did you have to use your guns and ammunition?
Oh, well, I will say yes because we all go along with them. Yes, because I can't say no. Because as much as with them, they carry ammunition, we all along with them going.
Okay, my last question. Now, these fighters that conscripted you, that you stay with and you later were supposed to join them, do you remember any of their names and their ranks or who their commanding officer was?
His name was Mission Seyon.
Can you repeat that, please?
Mission Seyon.
Oh, it's a traditional name? I didn't get the name.
His name is Mission Seyon.
Mission Seyon.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the commander of that particular group?
Pardon me? Yes, he was commander.
Okay. And where was this group based? Where was that?
In Maryland, yeah.
Which part of Maryland?
At Green Street.
Grant Street?
Yes, Green Street in my father's house. Even as I speak now, just for that reason, since they couldn't get my father's house had been burnt down.
Do you remember the names of any of the other fighters besides the commander? Because there were several of them. Can you remember some of the other names?
Oh, they used to call another man Debale Boom, but I don't know his full name. Eh?
They used to call him what?
One Debale Boom.
Debale Boom?
Yes. But I don't know his full name. Only that Debale Boom name used to be popular.
Okay. Now, when they forced you to be with them, did they have with them, or did you see other young boys that they also forced to be with them, or was it just you, besides the boy that they killed?
Well, when they came, because of the attitude they were carrying on here with people taking things and what of you, so the boys in the country decided to join them to know what was the aim and the objective of coming into this country, so to protect their own people. So, more youth were with them.
Okay, now that you have testified, you have told us your experience, you find yourself in a unique position. You were victimized, and then you later on you were forced to join them. How do you feel right now, giving your testimony to the TRC?
Well, I feel fine because, within everything, there must come to an end of every success. I just tell God, thank you for my life, to come before the TRC today to give my testify. And then, secondly, I'm kindly asking the TRC to kindly help me with my health, because I'm on ongoing struggles. Even before I eat, I got to strain on the food to get my surviving. And I'm on ongoing struggles. So I'm appealing to the international community to come to my aid.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Thompson, thank you for coming to the TRC and sharing your experience with us and the rest of the Liberian people. I would like to ask you to reflect. How old were you when this incident happened? When you were arrested, tied up, and beaten up? How old were you at the time?
I was at the age of 16 years old.
You were at the age of 16?
Yes.
At the time the first incident happened to you?
1990.
You were age 16?
Yes.
And who was the commander of the troop that was in the area at that time?
They call him Batimo. See never drive. Most people call him.
See never drive.
He led the troop into the country here.
You see, this man, Mission Seyon.
Yes, Mission Seyon was one of the battle group commanders within a squad.
And he was the one that took you to Walofa?
The county commander is C. Batimo. Then the battle group commander is Mission Seyon.
And this mission saying was the one who took you to Lofa?
Yes, he the one that took me along with him.
What year was this that he took you to Lofa?
You said the year?
Yes.
Oh, it was in the same 1990. 1990, December 5th. We left from other year.
So all the time you were with that group, did you go on the battlefront? Did they force you to go to the battlefront to fight?
At that time, I never used to go battlefront with them. I just used to be a servant, as I said. Until at times when he going there and then he don't want to leave me back. He tell me, I think only one time he was going, they said they got information that the people planning to attack in certain area concerning to handle between the Lofa forest area way there. And then while they were going, the police were resisting. Every one of us, we jumped down from the car. And myself, I found my way. Luckily for me, the area that I ran, our village was there. I was with the old man for 2 days there. The third day, the old man showed me the road to get back in the town. So I got in the town and I fell right in the same hands and I was with him. And he made sure he was survived from that incident. And still I was with him until he decided to leave from all of Lofa. I had him brought me down to Monrovia.
I see. Now, where were you when the LPC came to Harper?
Pardon me?
Where were you at the time when LPC came here to Harper?
I was in Monrovia.
Thank you.
Otis W. Thompson,
Yes.
your name, right?
Yes.
In your testimony, you said that your mother was killed.
Yes.
You prepared a statement which I have before me, and in that statement you said that you arrived at Banga and your mother took sick for a few days and she died. Then you decided to escape from Banga. Which one should we believe?
Well, I think that statement that I've been writing down there, I don't think that person that wrote it understood my statement.
They didn't understand your statement, so
No.
we should not take the one that says
Yes.
that your mother, Frances Nimle, and you decided to escape from Monrovia to Banga City. She took sick. So now, where did she die and how did she die?
She died right at Mama Point.
She died in Harper?
Mama Point.
In where?
Mama Point, Monrovia.
Mama Point, and you said she was killed by a bullet, right?
Yes.
What time was it?
It was Tuesday morning, 1997.
1997.
Yes.
But 1997.
September 18.
Was there any fighting going on in Monrovia, September 18, 1997?
Yes, by Roosevelt Johnson.
Huh?
Roosevelt Johnson.
Or from April 6, 1996, it went, the fighting broke out again, September 17, 18, 1997.
7, yeah.
Thank you.
Mr. Witness.
Yes.
Do you know one Oliver Vanny?
Oliver Vanny. Yes, I know him.
Who was he?
He was a commander.
What was your relationship with Oliver Vanny?
Pardon me?
What was your relationship with Oliver?
No, I was not close to him, but I know him as commander.
Huh?
I was not close to him, but I know him to be a commander.
What about Abraham?
Pardon me?
One Abraham.
Abraham?
Yeah.
No, I don't know
Do you
anyone.
remember any Abraham telling you to join the forces in order to avoid you from being killed?
No, I don't know Abraham.
What about Black Deepak?
Pardon me?
Black Black Beret. Did you know about anything called Black Beret?
No.
Do you remember any time a fighting taking place between NPFL and INPFL?
A fighting took place between NPFL and INPFL. Yes, I know about it. But I never took part in it.
Did you take part in any?
No.
Thank you.
So, am I to understand that some of the things that were put in this statement, you were denying them based on my colleague's previous question to you?
Pardon me?
There's a statement that you mentioned, a statement she mentioned to you earlier.
Yes.
And comparing it with the answer you had given, but you said that the person who gave the statement made a mistake. So are you confirming that maybe most of the things in this statement are mistakes?
Well, I can't say he made mistakes or he not mistake. Maybe that is why he want to address, but I can't remember what I have said to him on such statement that that.
Okay, so in other sense, there was never a time where you made a statement that you had joined, you were forced to join the fighting group.
Yes.
And you had to be with one particular General Oliver Vani to fight. You never remember saying that?
Oliver Vani, no. I never said Oliver Vani, I was with him.
Or with any other person?
I was with Mission Sion.
Richard
as Patriotic
Sion.
Commando.
Okay.
But not Oliver Vani.
Okay, so you were with Mr. Richard Sion.
Mitchell. Yeah.
And you were you were fighting then? You were forced to fight at that time?
No, I never fought. I was with him at 7 there.
Okay, with a gun maybe?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Witness?
Yes.
I want to thank you for coming to share your experience with us.
Thank you.
Definitely by your testimony, we understand that people were forcefully conscripted into the fighting forces and made to work for the fighters. Did they pay you in any way when you worked for them?
Well, they don't pay me, but when they cook food, I eat. They cook food, I eat. I help them, and at times, sometimes they help me. They gave me small money just to sustain myself. Yes.
What's about hustle on the front? They used to carry you on the front to go and hustle?
Well, I told you from the starting that I never went on the front to say I holding arm to shoot at someone. Even though they were carrying me, but it was once. And then at that time, the border was resistant and we all scattered. And since that time, we regrouped ourselves. Luckily for him, he said he was coming to town. And then just how in that time, I left from behind him.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing your testimony with us.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to lastly say before you leave?
Pardon me?
You got anything you want to tell us?
Yes, what I just want to say is that I am pleading to the international community and the TRC, because during my time of torturing, there was a lot of cutting that took place on my body, and up to this time I'm still going on an injury. So I'm appealing to the TRC to please come to my aid of health treatment and all of you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
You may leave now.
Thank you.